We are going to kick this second half off with a performance from a collective that I am a part of. We are the older arm of Young Identity, and we are called Inner Voice. So I'm just going to invite them to the stage to join me. Seamlessly. Lovely. So we have Reese, we have Yusuf, we have Nicole, and we have Elmi. And as we said at the beginning, I'm Keisha, and we are Inner Voice. And as Shirley said before, we were at the beginning of Young Identity. We've seen the whole 10 years. It's been a beautiful 10 years, and we just want to share this piece with you. We've got a little written statement here, just to contextualize the piece. So I'm just going to start off with that, and then we'll get into it. Before getting into our performance tonight, Inner Voice would like to make the following statement. We have all been shaken by the events from the past few weeks. And although in these times many people look to poets and artists to be articulate and responsive, we want to be transparent in saying that we as individuals and as a group haven't been able to digest what's happened yet. Therefore, we feel it would be careless, token, and insensitive to try and offer up something based on the recent events for you tonight. Thus, we have chosen to present a piece that we created at the end of 2015. It was a curtain raiser for the Last Poets when they performed at Band on the Wall, and we feel that this piece is still relevant as it makes careful acknowledgement of the different ways of being active, the different ways of encouraging our societies to be politically engaged, and the different ways that we can all make a difference. So we are grateful to be joined by Jadav on the cajon. And we hope that you enjoy. This piece is called An Ode to the Revolutionaries. Thank you.
There's no longer one way to seek peace. Out of the streets, face to face with police. Keyboard warriors of the information age. Crowdfunding their way to political change.
But can you bring down a regime with a Facebook page? Are you conscious? Are you conscious? The central axis of our orbiting mind needs replacement. It demands a shift in time. We are in turbulence. The turmoil has allowed Azazel and Ashtaroth to arise, waking with us. Rapacity, bloodshed, capitalism has become our morning mantra. Mass media manipulates millions. We are Murdoch's morning minions. Propaganda, his master plan. Are you conscious? Are you conscious? Charleston. Murder was in the morning mist. Dylan Roof shoots up church, kills 9 worshippers, psychotic, schizophrenic. His view was different from mine. He went for a burger. London. 15 shots at Stockwell Station. Jean Charles Demanders pulls up his hands and the police say mistaken identity as though his light did not mean anything. Are you conscious? Syria, rubble and debris is your garden, your home, and we close our borders with barbed wire and send drones with love from Paris. Congo, you rip and tear at the virginity of your daughters, pregnating them with post-traumatic stress, leaving them like a barren wasteland, while placing a gun in the hands of your sons. And filthy generals go free. Are you conscious? Are you conscious? We purposely pursue distractions, dislocating dreams, decapitating the ghost from the machine. Our ego cannot reason with id to reach self-actualization. We walk through mirrored massacres, learning art is the expression of the mind. Are you conscious? Are you conscious?
Anyone can move. Any man can move. Any woman can move. So don't twist up your neck looking for some next Malcolm X. You'll denature your ego and spin your soul out into sheep's wool. But be warned, anyone can pull their curls past militant to stratospheric, end up eclipsing the message like some kind of Jupiter, or soullessly prickle along their roots and find themselves at the Anvicinian tree of juniper. Download a halo, antisocial angel of digital, or rock a cotton Che Guevara and convince yourself that it's pivotal. Or come like that white woman from Illinois claiming that she coined a common phrase, I can't breathe. As though a dying black man's last words were rehearsed, someone should have told her. The revolution isn't about you, but you must contribute. Like Balaclava to Zapatista, Emory Douglas painting to the Black Panthers, one man's flames to Tunisia. We are all butterfly wings waiting to flutter, so don't bruise up your knees pleading, looking for another leader as though you've got nothing to offer. Don't twist up your neck looking for some next Malcolm X. It's not about who can make the first move. Anyone can move, but no one is a movement.
There's no longer one way to seek peace. Out in the streets, face to face with police. Keyboard warriors of the information age, crowdfunding their way to a political change. But can you bring down a regime with a Facebook page? This is the madness Malcolm told us to expect when we make passive our attempts at progress. So no, I will not sit on the dock of the bay wasting any more time, or forfeit my right to equality today for a tomorrow Theresa tells me may be better. Centuries tell us that tomorrow is nothing but the sun of today. And deja vu is etched on his face as the eyes of oppression continue to tattoo white supremacy on the holy black parchment. And so riot is in my voice, waging war against those legends we are not all privy to. Urgency is pivotal. I choose to be a catalyst. I choose to be an activist now. And I hold these truths to be the elephant in the room. Not all people are created equal. Some are born scaly. And in our pacifistic pursuit of symmetry, we forget history knows no bloodless revolutions. This is the madness Malcolm told us to expect when we make passive our attempts at progress or accept access to anything less than another human being inherently had yesterday. So if you ain't about the revolution, I said, if you ain't about the revolution, or you ain't about the revolution, you need to move the fuck out of the way.
I'm tired of revolutions. Tired of retreading old wheels and flogging them for new. Tired of a roller dipped in whitewash making Rothko on my back. Tired of the same old shit coming up over and over. Tired of feeling blue. Period. See, the Arab Spring was more of a monsoon-type typhoon or a hurricane or a tornado, whichever spinning delirium describes death and destruction best for you. I'm tired of brightly flowering democracies always offering a begrudged fruit. I'm tired of Venus flytrap governments. I'm tired of the conservatives, tired of traditional values, tired of one more go at the biggest public wealth reappropriation since I don't know when. I'm tired of the word austerity. It's a razor blade between my lips, it cuts and I drain food banks, bleed the taste of tin, food, swallow hard like only a poor man can. And the titans, The giant Goliath, his den, they have us all living in these same-faced housing estates, ashamed of our fate. Little David's forgotten the craft of slingshots. Newsprints build paper temples of cynicism. Hail Caesar! I sit in my sofa in front of the Colosseum. Pay-per-views got me so dispossessed of my mind's real estate, I watch a lot of hate, baited, hooked on my reclining lazy boys, my arms relaxed, my eyes apparently open. I get comfy in a fugue state, rot my teeth piece by piece in peace. I'm diabetic, I'm defanged, we're decommissioned puppets. Damn those shadows we treat like gods. Have him living on a hill, have him pretty on a frame, have him all on a walk of fame, have him or risk capital punishment, have him populate the status quo, have him cruel to yourself, have him always for money, have him for time, have him in front of a slot machine, have him hold you ransom by a small margin, have him always win you over, have him trump, have him master, have him reign alone and undisturbed, have you content with the trickle down, have you with the counterfeit of a rainmaker in your pocket right now, have you civil, have you tambourine praise, have you walk tight ropes, jump over hoops, have you singing for supper, have you always like you're feeling like you're coming into wealth, have you in an altar with a blade ready for sacrifice, daze you with bright lights before your eyes and then cut the circus just to spite you.
Can you bring down a regime with a Facebook page? This is an ode to the opinionated and those that don't hesitate to speak out. This is an ode to those online campaigning accounts with catchy hashtags. This is an ode to a selfless act. This is an ode to a Muslim daisy chain protecting white tourists from gunfire like faith was bulletproof. This is an ode to the youth, especially those that read, and anyone that deactivates Facebook in search of real conversation. This is an ode to a black man not resisting arrest, an act that parallels self-immolation. This is an ode to those wielding camera phones more trigger-happy than police, an ode to those that put down the phones to actually intervene. This is an ode to being naked, because there's nothing revolutionary about nipples on t-shirts. This is an ode to the first person to vandalize a church by putting an afro wig on Jesus. This is an ode to the dreamers. This is an ode to the DIY-driven and the off-the-grid living and the giving, without egos attached. Because the revolution is not in the activist, but in the act.
Thank you guys are dope, man. I wish I could bottle up your energy and take it home. And like, when I'm feeling dehydrated with the world, just drink all this energy and this love, man. You guys are amazing. And a massive shout out to Jay there for joining us there on the Cajon. Beautiful human being, beautiful musician. That was a lot.
So blended from Virginia, Chevy parked outside. Mary Crocker tread with a dress she flash. No more drama, crack the chick on the side. One more line on she side, confidence she applied. Yep, this'll be the night, babe, take me bride. Engaged in the thoughts, nearly missing the ride. Nearly missing the chance, nearly getting the trance. By Mr. DC and what he keeps in his pants, what he keeps in his check, got a block by the cage. Got the meat out, keeping in cascade. Aligner with a coat to a fresh beat face. Glass through the sea of a trap beat space. Yeah, the future to played at a present debate. As to just the attitude, turn a heart to a spade. Cause you gotta be paid, even if it's played. You cool, hella high here, and this what I say. Marilina, none finer. Designer heels and midnight grills. Marilina, you fine, but up your wall I cannot do. Marilina, I see you, but this here ain't no place to chill. Marilina, one-liner, sexy next to man in the bill. Hashtag Lizzo. Hashtag the baddest. Hashtag this could be us, but hashtag you played yourself. You know what? You're a hashtag one-hit wonder. Yes, I'm Patty Wap. Hashtag baby, don't come on my way. Hashtag you didn't even have to call. I can't believe he swerved me. Who does he think he is? Serving Marilyn